up?
Fancy seeing Netflix.
Let's turn my volume a little bit here. Yeah. I barely hear nothing. Alright, bets. Who's got their bets?
Place your bets.
I got Afro with a sub-hour, but he loses.
That would actually be awesome for Afroman.
I know.
2 seconds away from that sub-hour.
He's been 2 seconds away since 3 years ago or something.
Yeah, for real, man.
It's been a struggle, but you know what? It can happen any moment. Ludwig has put all the money on Bliss. I can't disagree, but you never know.
It is a race.
Josh has
You
got the
never know.
house on Bliss. Playing with house money. Seems like Afroman's getting a little impatient there. Look at how high their numbers are. Look at this, 66 and 64.
Yeah,
That's
I saw that. It's pretty uncommon for them to be that close. Oh,
There they go.
and it looks like we're starting.
A little bit delay of a start there, but they'll line it up.
Yeah, a little couple seconds delay.
Oh, put the audio on. Oh, my audio's behind, I think. Is yours?
Yeah, it looks like it's on Bliss's audio, but Bliss's audio is delayed, so we can
Just switch it back and
switch
forth.
to Afroman for now.
Let me. I think I fixed it. Did I? I don't know. We'll find out. Technical difficulties, stand by.
I think it's... Looks
It's
like
a
our
little behind.
racers are synced up now, time-wise.
Yeah, they're synced up. That's for sure. So we're in area 1. Don't mind the audio.
We're off. It's area 1.
Yeah.
For those of you who are familiar, not too much going on. There are some doubles in these next upcoming rooms, and then we've got some portrait ghosts. And then we've got our first boss of the game. Pretty short area.
Both of them are neck and neck right now. Afroman with a slight lead. Not opting for the camera skips. See these doubles here. Ooh. Unfortunate for Afroman, but if you're doing a Heflex area 1, you don't need those doubles. You're fine. There you go. At least get the second one. On to the next round.
Wardrobe room.
Warbra room.
Both with pretty clean wardrobe rooms.
Alright, now we're going on to the portrait ghosts here.
It's our first portrait ghost, Neville. Pretty easy.
Neville. All you gotta do is face backwards. He's a goon, he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's just reading his book, and then he gets a little tired, and then you can suck him up.
I definitely know how that feels. I was literally napping, and I woke up 10 minutes before this, so... I'm very Neville right now.
Both of them, other than that first mistake from Afroman, they're both doing pretty good in this area 1.
Yeah.
Now we're on to Lydia. She's brushing her hair, and she doesn't like it when you pull back her curtain and the wind comes in.
There isn't like a good window, but...
Well, I guess Lydia's the only one. Yeah, so Bliss here with about a short lead of about 2 to 3 seconds, but anything can happen in Chauncey.
As we all know in my race. Do you see my race?
I was not able to. I was busy this weekend. How did it go?
I missed Chauncey ball shot first time around.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Rough.
I was still only plus 10.
It's not that bad, yeah.
Well, I'm boo release anyway. On Chauncey, it was like, oh god, let's get this split real quick. But yeah, anything can happen at any moment, but... I don't know. Bliss is very seasoned. Afroman, I have no idea. Because he hasn't been live. Bliss is going at it every day.
Yes. I don't know how much racing Bliss does, but it might even out since Afroman may or may not be running too much these days. More of an older player, whereas Bliss is a newer player.
When did Bliss even start? Was that like a year ago?
Yeah, it was around September, October of last year. He started around the same time I did.
You only started in September, October? I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah, I mean, I've been around in the community for years. I just was never actually running until recently.
See, I started running, and then now I don't run anymore. It's a huge pog not running this game, God. I'm just kidding. Can't be doing this game dirty like that.
Both runners looks like they had a pretty clean first Chauncey cycle. Going for that second ball catch now.
Yeah, should be clean. Very clean on the first end.
Bliss is landing it.
Yep.
And Afroman landing his as well.
Afroman definitely doing better than I did. 558 setup is not bad. I'm sure Bliss isn't happy with the 604 key, but he'll be fine. And now we get to watch like a minute-long cutscene of nothing. Unless you can read Japanese, then go for it. What does he even say right here?
He's just like, oh yeah, you finished this area. Please put the ghosts in the machine. I want to see them as paintings again, please.
He's like, oh yes, let's do my dry cleaning. Damn, look at that shot.
Little dance. Naruto doing his run.
Naruto.
I mean, Egad.
This is a no anime zone.
You can't fault Egad for taking a little inspiration from other places, you know?
Whatever makes him go fast, dude. This is all about going fast.
Exactly, Headflex, exactly. Yeah, well, this lead is quite negligible. One mistake
it's like 2
and
seconds.
one mistake and it's an even game once again.
Neither runner getting low percent, so they're going slow percent.
And now both runners going to the first floor bathroom. Gonna get a double in there, and then they'll be on their way to the ballroom, which is definitely one of the hardest rooms in the game to do very fast.
Yeah,
And
as someone who is bad at like full release all the way to 5, it's like the calm before the storm rule. You do the bathroom double and then all hell breaks loose.
So
once you get past the bubble, it's fine.
Yeah, but hidden room can be quite a challenge some days. But
well, that's what I meant. Like the butler cycle part.
Yeah, yeah.
Laundry and stuff. After that, it's a breeze until like area 4.
So there are going to be 3 sets of doubles here. We'll see if
Afroman going for the fast scare skip too. That was cool. I didn't think someone that is so that would be doing that. Doubles are looking clean here.
Overall making quick
Yeah.
work of those doubles and getting
ER's
ball.
about to decide a big factor right here. If they keep it up at this close pace.
First true RNG moment of any run.
ER vibe check does not get passed.
Bliss
By
does
either
not
runner.
get the ER. No one passes the vibe check.
Alright, it's
Oof.
even now. That stinks.
Unlucky.
ER is like, feels good when you get it, and then if you don't get it, it's like, you gotta try to just forget about it. Like, cause a lot of runners, like, they talk about their boo release times, and you just gotta, like, acknowledge it for, like, 10 seconds, if that's even a word, when you don't get it. Kind of annoying.
Yeah. Definitely. You're always looking at your splits like, oh man, if only I had that early release, I'd be 10 seconds more ahead.
If they find ER minute, I'll go for 58, no cap.
You should talk to Bliss. He's got his says he has an ER manip, even though he didn't get it.
Yeah, like, I don't think it works very well. Your ER minute is faulty, so... I think Afroman caught up slightly.
Yeah.
Is that just me?
It would seem like it, yeah.
He made up a
his
second.
doubles
It's a
were
great
good.
race.
Yeah. Looking pretty good.
Both these runners getting above 10 boo release, but that's fine. 10:05, 10:05.
Release the booze.
Yeah, this is the worst part of the game. If you didn't do this, you just not get booze, definitely.
Now this is where, this is the part of the run where good RNG and bad RNG will really determine which runner comes out ahead in the early game, because since they're so tight, the boo RNG will really matter. If someone gets tech skip and the other does not, that will be quite a lead.
Yeah, it's about 8 seconds for tech skip right there. Bad RNG in some of the rooms is like not that bad, like fire, it's like eh. But if you get bad RNG in like the wardrobe, it's like 4. So we'll see what goes down.
One of the worst things is having the boost switch on you in the anteroom. And he switches to the far right after you just checked it. Ooh, Afroman. Potential
It
for
seems as
tech
though
skip.
the audio is fixed now, so that's good.
Bliss not able
Not
to get
getting
that
the
tech
tech
skip.
skip. Afroman's gonna take the lead. Hopefully Afroman doesn't peter out in Area 4. Because I know some people who, like, they start off well and then they don't finish. Like, I'm the opposite of that, but hopefully Afroman finishes well. Because he's got a good thing going on right now.
But Bliss getting some good RNG in the anteroom, making up for not getting that tech skip.
Good RNG on all 3 rooms here so far for Mr. Afroman.
Ooh,
And not so bad for
read
Bliss
that.
either, besides the
Yeah.
tech skip.
Bliss read that pretty good in the wardrobe room there. The flickering for the blue radar can be quite inaccurate, so it really pays off to know and like feel out where that flashing should be, even though it's completely red when you're looking for the boo.
Yeah, some rooms you just have to realize that the radar doesn't work the way it's intended unless like you're in the room for a little bit. And as a speedrunner, you're trying to get out of the room as fast as you can, so you don't have time for that. You just gotta learn how it works. Or it also depends on the way you're facing. So if you're just coming out of the door, it's gonna be all wonky in some cases. Yeah, and it did seem that Afroman had some superior mashing there back a few minutes ago when he was talking to Mr. Egad. But it seems now that
Afroman mashing.
yeah, it seems Bliss is actually like he lost time on the tech skip, but his refined skill has sort of made him catch up here, even though he's got worse RNG, which is pretty nice to see. It shows you what like playing the game over and over can do. Just get better at like taking over against adversity. Go to the bathroom here. Don't talk to Toad. Until
No,
Super Rush.
we wouldn't want that.
Yeah. You know, I used to talk to Toad all the time in my D-Rust. It would always happen.
And unintentionally, I'm assuming, just like you went too
Oh
far.
yeah. What would happen was I would like hit X and A to like camera then mirror, but the mirror wouldn't happen. I would just talk. I'd be like, oh nice.
Both runners now in the mirror room. And the 2 sets of doubles and 2
I
singles.
think they're even now. Oh, never mind. I was like, wait, what? How did they get even? It turns out one of them was doing a double. Completely caught me off guard. It's hard to watch 2 at once sometimes. Afro's just 1 cycle ahead here.
Ooh, getting the good RNG on Afroman's side.
Yeah, very good. You want that boo to spawn as early as possible so you can open the chest. If you open the chest first, it's really hard to get this fire skip. Take the medallion in your hand and reset. Because if you get the medallion first, then the boo leaves.
Yep.
And you lose a little bit of time there.
Yeah, there's a funny thing in this. The way this game works is even if you just pick up the medallion without seeing the text box and you save warp out of the game still considers you collecting it. So very big time save for both runners there.
Yeah, it also works for a later trick that they may do with Mario's glove. It must be like just like a sensor that you like got it, and then if you save it, it's over. You know?
Yeah, those overlapping text box, and with the boo text boxes usually being shorter than a key item.
Yeah, plus I mean you don't have to like maneuver around and stuff.
Exactly.
Bliss getting a slightly worse Butler cycle. Man, Afro is popping off right now.
Yeah, he's playing very well right now. He's on good pace.
He's been practicing offline this whole time, we just never knew it. Got it.
That's the thing with all of these older runners who don't, like, they got their times years ago and now they're still in the community, but they don't run as much. You never know if they're practicing offline or if they're just gonna completely wing it and say, you know what, YOLO.
There's just some cases where you just don't need a D-Rust. Do you know Michael's 56 that he got us on the boards? He didn't play the game for like 5 months. He just came back for 1 run 56 and never played again.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah. So sometimes you just don't need it.
Sometimes that's how it happens, man.
Just need that long break. Unfortunately for Afro, he kind of messed up the mouse hole, but that's okay.
Yeah, really closing that gap now. Bliss is
Yeah,
right on his tail.
and the bad RNG. Bliss it's always in the closet. Bliss got this RNG, watch. There he is. Always in that closet, don't even check anything else. Oh no, don't leave!
Ooh,
That was so close.
Scary for Afroman.
Yeah. Now Bliss takes the lead. Just like that. Let's see which runner has the cleaner hit.
Bliss missing that second puncher. Couldn't mess him up.
Bliss actually not getting the quadruple fast, but he still gets it. And Afroman got hit by a bat, I think.
Oh, the bats in this room are so annoying.
Yes. Always make sure to take a damage boost in this room. Be safe. Or else that'll happen right there. Bliss already out of the room now.
Yeah,
Taking a
great
huge
RNG
lead.
for Bliss.
Yeah, Hidden Rim can do this to a good run. Always. There you go, get that longer skip. Nope, not getting it quite. Wait, there was a mouse in the lit room, you saw that?
Oh yeah, I've seen that before. It's weird.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
What the
I don't know why that happens. I've only seen it once before. And it was very odd. I'm like, why? Wait, what?
Get
Why is
out
he
of here. Yeah.
I thought the room was lit, man. What do you mean?
You see, race cars don't need headlights. Never. You know how to finish that.
Now, Bliss starting Melody, the piano ghost of this run. Afroman shortly behind him.
Red with the hot knowledge in the chat.
You get one of 2 songs here. Melody playing for Bliss. The better of the 2 songs, because you just get to click A. There can be the options are either Water or Super Mario 3. And if you get Super Mario 3, you just have to move your cursor a little bit, but you get water, you just click A, click spam A to win.
I'm not actually sure. I think both of the songs are the same length, right? They
Yes,
probably are.
Yeah, the lengths are the same. Just the text box and the option you have to pick.
Yeah, I mean, this game was made in like 2001. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't care which was longer. You know? Just like how in Mario Golf, the animations with the putts and blah blah blah. But you don't want to hear about that right now. Play golf.
Bliss with a pretty good melody room. Afroman also with a good melody room. Both runners are
Very nice.
pace here.
Well, I think both of them got good RNG there too, which is good. Let's see if any of them go for kitchen tech skip.
Ooh, Bliss getting quite a
Golden
rare
mouse.
RNG gold mouse.
I've seen Airshock get a little mad at that mouse a few times.
Oh yeah, because you can't clear the room until you get it. You have to keep walking in and out. It's annoying.
At least if you're playing the worst category max percent. Oh, Afro making a big mistake. Used his fire too early.
So now he's got to go back out and get some more because this is
At least the ghost is right next to him, but it's still like 9 seconds. Maybe? I don't know. Unfortunate. Oh, and Bliss does not get good RNG. Can't get the tech skip. I don't know if he even goes for it, but... Yeah, now Bliss is going to be a full room ahead.
Yeah, Bliss has a significant lead here because of the Afroman losing his fire.
Afroman going across the room. He's going to check both at once. Good strat here. Oh, he doesn't get anything. He walks around in knobs. Interesting. I thought he was going for the both at once strat, which is possible. Getting a good spooking it up here is Bliss. Easy money. You want to get bit by the dogs so you get an earlier cycle, by the way. Let's see if he gets this double. A little bit tough.
Ooh, Graveyard.
Didn't let the flashlight light up enough for that one.
Yeah, that double can be quite tricky. It's kind of RNG dependent, but it's also how you react to it.
Yeah, it's like,
Sometimes-
it's kind of movement dependent. If you're not
Yeah.
standing in the right spot, they're not going to move the way you want them to, which makes it harder. See how Afroman stands a little bit more to the left, and it kind of lines up better. It's a bit wonky.
Yeah, sometimes
Takes up a little bit of time there.
Both runners starting Bogmire. This guy can be a little tricky sometimes. He's got quite a hard pull. So 2 cycles are quite common for Bogmire, but it is definitely possible to 1 cycle.
Bliss looks to have it. Oh, he gets a little drag though.
Ooh, pulling that out in the end for Bliss.
Almost commentator cursed him, but you know what? Not too good for that. Afroman's gonna get it. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Man, he
Afroman
circled
getting it
around.
too. Look at that.
That was crazy. That might have been C-stick. I don't think I've ever seen a runner like get that. Like when he curves all the way around you and comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
Yeah, that is one of the bosses I struggle the most with. I commonly 2 cycle him.
Yeah. Like I've been saying, I don't know. It helps me, but just don't let the control stick hit neutral, and Bogmire is not that bad. And be careful with your pushes, you know.
Still a very tight race.
Yeah, Afroman kind of closed the gap a little bit after water, but not by much. I think it's like a 15-second race right now, maybe 20. Or 30.
Really
I have no
not too
idea.
bad.
Watching this cutscene, I can never tell what the heck is happening with time. Back onto Area 3 now. You get to see where Mario is being captivated. The Mona Lisa. The Mario Lisa.
So Bliss is ahead of here by about 15 to 16 seconds, it looks like. Definitely not.
Yeah, I did some counting right there based on cutscenes. It's 17
Yeah,
seconds.
I did some counting too. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start the timer here in my head.
Yeah.
And quick maths, you know.
Great minds think alike. Grabbing some water for a later purpose, and also to be able to do some scare skipping and element skips. Or stumble skips, rather.
But the real question is, what will these runners' bottom of the well times be?
What do you mean? Oh, IL?
Yeah, I'm just...
Dude, IL world record right now. Everybody get your poggers out.
I'm too focused in on that bottom of the well. Very silly IL to take seriously.
Probably the only IL you need at Squirrel to get world record. That's a wave, no record. You can see Luigi have some jazz feet there. And you'll see Bliss climb up the ladder and use water to try and skip an animation of stumbling up the ladder. Which, I don't know why it happens, but it's in the game. And he also used the water, you know, take the vacuum out early to skip the scared animation of the ghost that will pop up. Or to skip the ghost entirely, depending on how your movement is. Like that. Getting scared causes Luigi to stop. Oh, a little biff pit from Bliss. There you go.
Hitting him just because he can.
It honestly gets you a good angle to get that water shot, too. Not that you need it, but like... Never even noticed that.
Yeah, I've never seen him...
Bro, it's the same thing.
Look at
Get that man out the way.
Bliss should be doing an all gems run. He's getting amazing RNG.
Yeah, I know. You know, I've never done an all gems attempt.
Not even an attempt, eh?
Nope. Just not for me. I hate money.
I can't help it, I just hate money so much. I can't even collect it in a video game.
I can't stand making money. Afroman, getting the boo first. I also did this in my run. It's a little bit risky because if you get the ice by accident, it's a goner. And it's like right there. But he does it nicely.
Oh, Bliss ever so slightly missing the text skip. Oh, did he get it? Wait, did he?
Looks like he did. I didn't see no text.
I was gonna say, I didn't see the text, but I didn't see him pull off the cloth, but that's pretty good.
Sometimes it's like instant, because like the tablecloth is like almost all the way off sometimes.
Oh, wow.
You don't see it, it's gone. Both runners doing Petunia. GC would have a song for you. I'll let him sing it next time he's here. He missed it? Oh. Rip, dude.
Yeah, it must have been just a very short text box for him then. It looked like he missed it, but I also was like, wait, where's the text box?
Yeah, the text boxes can't be long until you've collected 15 boos, so sometimes they're just negligible. In your mind, anyway. Definitely in mine. Hopefully he's in the table here for Bliss. Nope. I would open the chest, but I don't know. Oh, and he's on the other side of the room, too. Gives Afroman some time to catch up. If he's in there. Yo, they got the same RNG now, they're tied up. Look at this. Wait, did Afroman didn't do Petunia first, right? Or did he? Please tell me he did. No, he left!
Oh,
It doesn't matter anymore. Dang. Let's see where this boo goes. I think he went into Moon. Nope. He went into Nana's room. Rip, man. Alright, yeah. Afroman did do Petunia. So he'll be just fine.
So it looks like... Did Afroman's Boo, Nana Boo, go to a different room, or did he capture
He went back... It went back to Nana, but he didn't go for it. Maybe he'll go for it. I don't know if he knows where it went. We'll find out. If he's listening to this, I think I mean, I'm pretty sure it went to Nana, but if he goes back there and it's not there, don't blame me, dude. I'm just here for the fun of it. Going for the triple both of them here.
So it may look like Afroman is in the lead here.
HD says pretty sure it went into answer room. Yeah, I can never see where that boo goes. I thought I saw it like on the top, but you never know, cause like the wall on the top and the bottom look the same sometimes, cause like it's invisible. I'm sure Afroman knows where it went, since he didn't go back for it. I'm sure he would have if it like did. I'm not sure what his plan would be. Mega says goes up. Yeah. At this point, who knows? I thought it went up myself, but I mean, it happens. At least it looks like they're tied now.
It's so close now until it isn't.
It's so close until one of them has to go get a boo because the game sucks. The boos in this game, if you miss one, it's kind of just a momentum killer. Like, it's not a run killer per se, as Bliss misses Moonshot here. And gets it the second time, insta-shot. Gotta get those angles right. Who knows, maybe Bliss will miss a boo somewhere, but you never know. I wonder if Afroman knows where it went. Watch him just go to answer room like a boss. Just, I know where it went. I don't need your stuff. If the boo is at 5, I think it's definitely faster to go get it now, regardless of where it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because once you, the next time you re-enter the mansion, it will reset to its original position.
Afroman thinks it went up. Here he goes. Moment of truth. You got the trap, so it's in here. Let's go.
Looks like it.
It's in the table.
Table, that's not too bad.
There you go. A little bit of a detour here, but he got the boo. So now he's regained his boo count. Where's he going in here? Oh, he's warping.
Ah, forehead moment.
I don't know.
Galaxy brain.
Is it faster to do that? Probably, right? You don't have to like walk across the hallway. I don't know. Nah, I think it's...
It might end up working out the same, but you also eliminate your chances of getting scared in that hallway.
This is what I love about races. Like, you make up stuff on the fly like this. You never know if it's faster or slower. Sometimes, anyway. Maybe he does. But, like, you would never see this in a PvE attempt. Like, you would just reset. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The beauty of races sometimes. To really see a runner's true nature for the game. It seems like he's almost, like, tied up anyways.
Yeah, he's really not too behind here.
He only has one more triple left, and then they're both in the same lit up room, so... Still a good race. Bliss missing Moonshot definitely had a lot to do with that. And he gets the glove warp. Or did he not? I don't know.
No, he did. He did get the
Okay,
glove
good.
warp, yeah.
I was talking about, like, did he get the text or not, but whatever.
Oh, no, he
It's
didn't
only
get
3
the...
seconds.
He did not get the text skip. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Afroman grabbing that glove probably a bit earlier than he would have liked.
At least the boo didn't leave. That's what I was afraid of. He's going for the mirror warp. Pablo, shield your eyes. I did it though.
Protect all Pablo's eyes for the next
It'll
5
burn your
seconds.
retinas once he hits the button. And now you're gone. Eyesight's gone. It's all gone.
Yeah, so Afroman full room behind now. But it's still a close race. It really is not, like, this is not that big of a lead. One major mistake for Bliss.
Flo is awake. Go to bed. Hey, twins are all RNG here, by the way. See what Bliss gets. I didn't see that thing shake, I'm not sure.
I didn't see it.
Yep, there it is. Almost the worst RNG possible, but...
Yeah, not too great for Bliss there, but... Ooh, Afroman This could be good RNG for him. I don't think he activated that one.
I don't think it was in there, nope. Oh, it's in the second one though.
Decent RNG for Afro.
No twins double today, Sag.
Have you ever landed a twins double yourself?
Twice.
Twice, eh?
Both times I wasn't really going for it, it just kind of like plopped in my hands, you know? And then once you get it, like, the twins aren't that bad to pull, you just kind of carry them. The hard part is getting them off their crap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're motor
flying
vehicles.
Twin, his name is Orville. He can be quite annoying sometimes to get off his plane. Because your vacuum stream will be on him, but it won't be strong enough to actually pull him
You
down.
have to aim for the front of the plane for some reason. If you're aiming at the back, it doesn't do anything. That's the thing with that, and like it's really annoying because like you'll think you'll be aiming at the right spot and then you're just not. Although the worst part of the game is definitely the fan that you have to activate. If you saw they spin a mobile to spawn the twins, that's the worst part of the game by far. You know what I'm saying? Maybe besides Shy Guys.
That alone is what makes the run bad for F1.
Yeah, that's why I quit. Only reason.
Bliss getting pretty good RNG.
Got the Lydia
and
tech
is-
skip, that's all that matters.
Yep.
As long as you get the tech skip, the RNG is like irrelevant to me in that room. That's all that matters. And the
See,
tech skip's not really that
Afroman
hard, it's just like sometimes you like mess it up, but not at Bliss's level. Really. Afroman also probably gonna get it, yep. Oh,
Nice.
barely. That angle was a little bit sketch. And now both of them get to mash text for a minute and a half. Or around that point. Now we get to really see how better of a masher Afroman is than Bliss.
That is right. He's got some insane mashing. He's closing the gap earlier in the race, so
What's your mashing method?
I use the double thumb. And I
Same.
kind of like place my controller on my chair, and I just kind of like try to mash as fast as I can. I know some people.
I'm that type of person who always keeps their elbows on their thighs when they play any game. So I just kind of like pressure my elbows or like my forearms on my thighs, and I just mash away. Try to shake my arms, you know,
like
instead
an
of shake my
anchor.
hands. Yeah.
So yeah, we've got to talk to Clairvoyant 5 times here.
Clairvoy
for...
is saying she wants a large fry, milkshake, Mario Star, all that kind of stuff.
She would like a BTS meal from McDonald's.
A new crispy chicken sandwich. It's so crispy, chat. Did you remember that commercial?
Crispy chicken.
I got this new crispy chicken sandwich. Can I eat it yet, chat?
I think I do. Oh man, there's been so many commercials over the years that you forget about it, and then like you see it, and you're like, wow, I truly repressed that memory.
That happens to me a lot. And then you get it revived, and you're like, I wish I never saw that, or it's like, awesome.
Yeah, there's no in between.
It's like when somebody brings up a bad experience in your life, and you're just like, I wish I just didn't remember that, but now that I do, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate
That
it.
happened to me a week ago, that's why I'm saying it like that. Literally, someone was like, remember this? And I was like, oh god, no.
A little bit better RNG for Afroman than for Bliss, so should be closing the gap a little bit here, but Bliss still with quite a lead.
Yeah, during any race of Luigi's Mansion, all you can do is hope for the best RNG and just play as good as you can.
Yeah.
That's all you can ever do.
Yeah. You have to just throw your expectations away and say, you know what? If I get
Don't
bad
worry about the
RNG,
other racer.
Yep,
you know?
you just gotta put yourself in the tank and say, I'm racing here. I'm doing this Luigi's Mansion as fast as I can.
Of course, if you're about to like lose and you can win with a one cycle and you can't do it, maybe go for it for the memes, but I don't know. Unless you're about to PB, then don't bother. PB is definitely more important than winning a race if you're not in loser's bracket. If you're in loser's bracket, I don't know, maybe go for it. The winner's bracket, take the PB. Be happy. Especially if you're Afro. Finally get the sub hour. The curse lifted.
Ooh, that poison mushroom kind of throwing Bliss off a little bit.
Yeah.
Making him wait for that other garbage ghost.
See if Afro also gets the double here. This double can be tricky for some people. Uh-oh. Oh, he somehow saved
he
it.
gets
Nice
it.
save.
Nice save indeed. So Afroman closing this gap here between him and Bliss.
Let's see if
Pretty
they
good
do
survivor.
standard or sidestep blackout. I'm pretty sure Bliss just paused. I didn't look. Nah, he's in standard.
So if Bliss gets a 2-cycle Colossus and Afroman gets a 1-cycle, Afroman here.
Afroman going for the sidestep. A true vintage style runner right there. Some people call it slow, I just call it vintage.
It's just vintage. You
Just like
don't
Mirror
understand.
Room. Just like Billiards Mirror War. Just vintage.
It's not slow. It's just vintage.
It's also slow, but don't tell anyone.
It's also slow, but I can't tell that to myself because
Can't tell that to Pablo.
I'll feel bad.
I can tell it to myself, but not Pablo. I will never give in.
It's like a good ice spawn for this year.
It's like the best RNG right there for an ice spawn I could think of. And he's going for a weird part of the floor here to go for the manip. That didn't sound good! Alright, he's getting a good backup. He's not. Oh, it's gonna be close. He gets the 1 cycle, just barely. Nice
He
try.
does get that 1 cycle.
He had like 2 seconds left, so not too bad. Maybe a second.
See how
That first shot was a little bit sketch. Afroman getting a good first shot himself, getting all the boosts except one.
Clean.
Makes
1
up some
cycle
time
for
there
Afroman.
too. With the cleaner Boo losses a little bit. Maybe like 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
We
pretty
take those.
Pretty clean.
I think Afro just got like a Boo losses key that was 2 seconds, or between 2 to 5 seconds behind mine, so definitely on pace here for a sub hour.
Yeah. Afro is on sub-hour pace. We use if you get 41 flat or below for Colossus key time, it's a good indicator. So it would be very nice to see Afroman finally get to sub-hour in tournament of all places.
You know what stinks? I've gotten like a 40 low Boo losses key and I still couldn't 59 with that. Area 4 can be so tough. Like, I think my best Boo losses key is a 40-10, and I didn't sub hour with that. It was so sad.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still have one big RNG moment coming up, which is Uncle Grimly. Whether he shows his heart early or not, if Bliss gets some really bad luck and Afroman gets good luck, it could be enough for a lead.
Yeah. If you don't know, Delta has the record with the longest journey ever at 50 seconds, which can completely kill a run for any runner.
Yeah, that is pure torture at that point. You can't even be mad. You're like just impressed at how awful this.
I'd be
RNG
mad.
is.
Definitely mad. Grimly, get out of my life. Of course, I get mad at a lot of things, as we all know. Especially golf.
Especially golf. Hey, I'm golfing here, you know.
I'm walking it. Now, during the lights off process, all you have to do is get Grimly, but there's like a whole bunch of other things that happen, like new ghosts spawn for money, like what do you call those things? The speedy spirits. Some mice come back if you miss them. All that good dandy stuff if you're playing casually. Blackout's like one of the most fun things to do in the game, actually, in my opinion, when you're just playing casually. Just walk around the mansion doing things over, seeing all the ghosts pop around. There's like millions of them.
It is quite terrifying for me.
Yeah?
Since I've done all gems, there are a couple gems that you have to get during Blackout because of the Speedy Spirits.
And you can't save during Blackout.
Nope. So if you drop a Speedy Spirit, the run is over. It is
Like
quite
hard mode.
treacherous.
It's not over, you just reset and lose a lot of time.
Just save at Bulasas.
Yeah, dude. The heck? That's what I would do.
Bliss going for the standard Blackout here. Let's see if he gets Pie Fake still.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Looks like standard Blackout's not even that bad as long as you get the Pythag skip, honestly.
No, yeah, it's not too bad.
4-second Grimly for Bliss here.
Instant
Grimly for Afro.
That is very nice. It's exactly
Love
what
to
you
see
needed
it.
at this time.
You walk in and see Grimly all scared and stuff, and you're like, oh yes, this is a good day. You know, I've actually seen people miss an Instagram. It's kind of sad.
Oh yeah, that is.
They walk in and they don't put the flashlight on them, and they like goes back.
Yeah, and they're like, no, I can't believe I did that.
Bliss was practicing Breaker before the run started, so we'll see if he goes for it. I'm not sure if he does in PB attempts.
I know it's a quite new thing for him that he's learning, so can't blame him if he doesn't go for it.
It doesn't look like he is. Yeah, he's leaving.
I'm impressed at how much Afroman is clawing this back.
Yeah, same. He's really giving it his all. Love to see a performance like this. What is this double setup? Oh, it works though.
Interesting.
I've never seen it done that way. As long as you get it, dude, I don't care, you know?
Ooh,
Show me new
Afroman
ways.
getting it too.
Nice.
Now this RNG.
Good RNG for Bliss.
Yeah. Good
In the
RNG.
barrel. And no mushrooms, thank goodness. Bad RNG here for Afro. Get that boo ball out of there, it's gonna mess you up. No! Alright, he's just got away from it, good. If you start sucking on something else other than the boo, it could leave. At any moment, because your vacuum gets like distracted or blocked off.
There was a time where I had like 2 or 3 back-to-back runs where I had like at least 1, at most 2 poison mushrooms spawn in the cellar while I was capturing the boo, and it just like completely ruined the run. Like there's
Usually
nothing
for
you
me
can
it's the gold bar. I
Oh,
always
gold
spawn
bar,
that
yeah.
stupid gold bar.
There's so much money in the cellar. Every shelf has some money. I think I could be wrong, but there's quite a bit of money there.
Look, there's money in there, that's all I know.
Oh, there's money in there, all right.
And what stinks is you have to like activate all of it while you're doing like the run that you don't need money for, so
Yep.
gets in the way, but now we're gonna be seeing Soldier Double, Pog,
Pause champ. For some soldier doubles.
Champion Poggers. First name Pog, last name Champ.
Yeah, so these guys, we've got to knock 3 pieces of furniture.
Yeah, it starts up to the blocks. Clockwork Orange. I've never seen that movie, actually. Oh! Bliss getting bopped.
Bliss getting
Not good.
sniped.
Be careful, he doesn't get bopped again. Oh, he has the iframe still, thank goodness. Uh-oh. You gotta be careful. Bliss has no regard for human life. Afroman going for the double.
Ooh,
He doesn't
here.
quite. Oh, he grabs it. Don't let him go. He spawned. It's over. How did he stay so long?
Wow. Wow. That was probably
faster.
He's probably a couple frames away from despawning, but Afroman somehow gets it.
That's just a pro setup right there.
Calculated, all calculated. Afroman was in complete control the whole time.
Yeah, never a doubt. Now we're going for Boston Burn here. It's only because the Bruins lost their playoff game.
I did learn the Boston Burn a couple days ago.
It's slow. Why would you do that?
Well, it's on the IL spreadsheet, and it is a fun strat. It's actually pretty difficult though, because getting 6 ghosts and like Shy Guys of all things pulling their masks off, if you're not on it immediately, they will just despawn.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever even went for it. I'll go for it unintentionally if I get bopped, I guess, but... AC says slightly faster. Interesting. Didn't know that.
Both runners going through Armory, one of the trickiest rooms in any LM run.
Yeah, this is a very cool room to see. Like, Area 4 is really cool with some of the movement, especially Armory. Because, like, you wouldn't think that you would move in an LM game like this, but then you see these runners just going, like, side to side, back and forth like this. Unfortunately, Bliss not getting the triple, but it's still cool to see all the, you know, the soldiers being hit in some order and stuff. See if Afro gets the triple. Going for the safe burn. Should get it. Good stuff.
Nice triple from Afro, closing that gap, continuing to claw it back.
Looks like Afro might have the best RNG here. I think it just moved for Bliss, but I think he moved in there. Thank goodness. If he moved across the room, he might have been behind. This is so close. He's going to be in a chest for Afro. Hopefully none of them drop this one cycle here.
Oh,
Bliss just bonked.
Bopping it at 0. You hate to see it. It's one of the
Afroman
worst
better not.
feelings.
Uh-oh. He didn't have an R pump left, and he lets him go as well. Bliss let him go at 0. I didn't notice that. Oh my goodness.
That has got to be one of the
If I knew that. Oh, and it's going right for Afro. Everything going wrong in Armory. Both runners choking.
Afro kind of playing it smart and entering telephone room a little early so that the boo doesn't go to the center. He just runs straight up to clockwork room.
Yeah, there's no reason to watch the boo unless it's like going backwards, right? Like if you see it going backwards, you can just turn around.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone do that, so Afroman's playing really well right now.
I don't know what pace either of these runners are on until they hit the pipe room switch. Because I think my pipe room switch is like a 51-32 in my sub-hour, so... Looks like Bliss is on sub-hour pace, but I don't know about Afro. I wonder if Afro clears pipe room. Probably not.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Well, I mean, you can do the ice strat, but it doesn't look like he's even trying, so... Good to see. I mean, you don't need to clear it. Some of the rooms in this game are obviously not required to clear for no out of bounds percent. Is that what we're calling it?
No out of bounds percent.
No out of bounds percent.
It's funny, Hef, I remember specifically you telling me that if you're not confident with your pipe room, getting the fast triple at the beginning of the room is actually not that bad. That's the strat I use to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it loses like 4 seconds optimally if you like got Weston Boo and all, but like if you lose it, then if you're still on Sonar phase, it's not all lost, you know?
Yeah, it's like I personally am willing to take that 4 seconds for if Weston Boo goes wrong.
And yeah, I actually never even found out how to do that triple, so I just don't clear pipe room.
It's actually not too bad.
It's like something where you gotta stay hug the wall, move back and forth.
Yeah.
No out of balance percent, dude. Let's see if Bliss gets this one cycle. He should have it. Looks good to me. He didn't get the other one because of a silly bonk, so yeah, gets this one.
Bliss with a pretty good basement. 1 cycle Weston and Weston Boo. Afroman. Yeah, that Boo's looking like it's giving him some trouble.
Yeah, left on Afroman. That kind of stinks.
These boots.
See what I'm saying? If it went up there,
not
could have been big time lost. Because if it goes to breaker, I mean, what is that? Like 25 seconds?
Yeah,
at least.
Pretty major time loss if he runs up to breaker.
Afroman choosing not to save warp and go up the normal way from the cellar. I don't know if that's faster or not. I think it's slower.
It's just vintage, you know?
Vintage, yeah.
Nothing wrong with being a little vintage here and there.
Save and quit used to be banned in this game, fun fact, until 2015 or something. Around there. Which I don't know why it was, but still.
Now both runners reaching the end of the run here, with Van Gore being their final portrait ghost. And then they'll be on their way to King Boo. This is quite a fun fight. I'd say Van Gore is one of my favorite portrait ghosts. The triples in this room are very satisfying if you get all of them.
It doesn't look like either runner will be sub-houring today. But that's okay. I don't think we've had a sub-hour yet in the tournament, have we? I didn't watch the glitch.
Jared got his,
yeah, never mind.
Jared has 56.
Yeah, that was today, right? I was at work.
Yeah, I think, is that today or yesterday? I can't remember.
I think it was today. If it was yesterday, then I'm completely under a rock, but whatever. Yeah, coming up to the hardest one here. The red grabbers. Should have it. Plays it safe. Plays it really safe, but he still doesn't get it. 3 second time loss. Butchered Cloud spelling of the name, but whatever. Got him. Believe. You think about a name change, Cloud? I think Kelly is pretty cool.
Afroman, it did get that grabber triple. Clawing it back. Bliss getting burned a little bit there. Gonna prevent him from capturing Van Gore instantly. Nothing major though.
He didn't stop, drop, and roll, dude. What are we teaching the kids?
Talk about vintage. Stop, drop, and roll.
I know. That's a memory you forgot.
That is a memory I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Now the key to doing Van Gore is dragging him to the door here as well as you can and not getting a double cackle, so yeah, 127 is very optimal. What's more optimal is doing breaker boot, but that's very hard, so.
Afroman getting the better RNG here, if he can 2-cycle it.
Afroman's like trying to drag him or something. Backwards, get a little bit more health off, only 139 though.
Still a pretty good first cycle.
Also, the closer you are to Van Gore boot, the more damage you will do, I think. Uh-oh. He went for the Delta.
Yeah, he went for that quick read like he did in Telephone Ring.
Yeah, don't do that.
But
it's not safe.
The Boo kind of debating him there.
Yeah, don't leave again.
Now both runners on their way to King Boo. Bliss with quite the lead here. If he can get a 2-cycle King Boo, definitely will be able to clinch this out. Take that dub.
Looks like Bliss is on pace for a 5950X here.
5750!
Yeah, dude. PB. I mean, if you didn't have to do King Boo, it's a PB.
Just reset the timer and start here. Easy world record.
I don't know why people just don't do that. You know, when I was first getting into speedrunning back in like 2013, I would watch runs and I would be like, bro, just split even though you don't have it yet. Just get there later. And you're ahead. Like, let's say you get the boomerang and Wind Waker. Just, you get it in a minute. Just split now. You'll be ahead. It doesn't make sense, but I was like, bro. And Afroman is on pace for a 1:00:15. Afroman, go for one cycle. Get the sub hour. It saves
This is
19
hidden
seconds.
trick.
You'll get a
He's
59:56.
He's been holding
Do
out
it.
on everyone. That's his ace. He's gonna get the one cycle right now.
I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. Just split 500 times. Go split percent. You know, if Bliss doesn't get the 2 cycle, maybe Afroman can catch up, so...
Yeah. It's a bit dependent on that right now.
I still want Afroman to go for this sub-hour with the 1 cycle, but I don't know if he knows how to do it. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
I haven't even attempted it. It's
Me neither.
challenging.
I never will.
Alright, let's see how this first cycle goes for Bliss.
Not going well so far. Bring him down. There you
King
go.
Boo, come down!
Alright, it should be fine now. It should get to like 260 or something, 250. 262 is a little hard, but it's possible. Let's see if he goes for it.
Definitely doable.
He's doing it. It's the shot here. He has it set up. Never mind. He was opening up a little bit. Something happened to Afroman. He missed a shot, maybe.
He went for the insta shot and
He did. He was going for the 1 cycle. He listened. He was gonna do it. I respect it.
Leaving King Boo above 200, going for that quick
Yeah, Bliss slightly has the lead. And he's not gonna mess this up. This is a GG unless he somehow gets hit by the ice. Oh, both of them get 262. You saw that?
Yeah, the exact same HP.
Move back, Afroman. He's gonna do the fire. No, dude. At least Afroman went for the insta shot. I respect the place. I definitely wanted that in my heart. I wonder if he's ever got a what's it called before? You know what you call it? The 1 cycle.
GG Bliss. The 1
Really, that bomb doesn't blow up. GG for Bliss, yeah. Let's see if he captures this 2 cycle. He's not gonna. Just leave it. Just leave it. Oh. We're just trying it. He wasn't gonna get that.
Yeah, one of the hardest things about King Boo is if you mess up that first cycle or if you change Bowser's positioning, then the fight becomes quite difficult because we intentionally work around it so he doesn't move at all. So if Bowser moves, it becomes quite unpredictable what he can do.
It's just like less space to work with as well.
Yeah.
And GG's to Afroman, who is now done.
Still a pretty good run from Afroman.
Yeah, 1:01:05 versus a 1:00:14. Definitely a close race. King Boo really deciding factor there for both runners.
GG's
Both 3
for
cycling,
runners.
just one slower than the other.
And we'll try to get both runners in here for a post-match interview.
Yeah, I hit done. Hopefully that was all I needed to do. There he is. Mr. Afroman.
There he is,
Went for the 1
Afroman.
cycle. Love to see it.
Oh man, so you're probably wondering what I was doing at the end right there.
1 cycle, dude. You gotta get that sub hour.
Gotta get that bread, man.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to try to get the faster 2 cycle just by insta-shotting, but I was too
If you
slow or
1
something.
cycled, you would have got like a 59:57. That's why I thought you were going for it.
Oh no, I could never get that right now.
Yeah, me neither. That's I was excited though.
But
I was like, he's doing it.
but
How was the run?
that was a lot more improv that I've had to do in a run.
You still did really well.
I mean, I think I did pretty okay considering.
Only a minute behind PB and you lost like 3 boos. Like that's good for me.
Yeah, that's great. That was actually kind of what surprised me, and I was only a minute apart.
Say hello,
from the looks
Bliss.
of it.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh.
I'm surprised at how close I was to Bliss this whole
No,
run.
dude, that was a really
Yeah.
tight race.
It was very tight. Afroman, you were doing some work, man. You were clawing it back for like the whole race. It was impressive.
Throwing it back one time. I was kinda...
Yeah. Yeah, I just I wanted to give my some redemption to Glitch and Capped or whatever
Copped. We're all
Yeah.
all wondering how to pronounce it.
to to go for the punching Biff.
I thought about
Um,
doing it every time I walked past the room, but I had better judgment.
Real men hit
Right.
him on the way in.
Hit him on the way in.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, on the way out.
The
Wait a
ultimate
minute, as you're
boy.
leaving.
Was that?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought somebody was asking me a question. Never mind.
No.
All right, notable
Well,
things about this run.
Let's see. I'm trying to recap what happened because a lot of
After a
mistakes
run, I
happened.
never remember
And
what happened.
huh?
After a run, I never remember what went down ever.
Yeah.
Both of you didn't get ER. Both of you got
Oh yeah.
pretty good Grimly.
Their RNG was pretty bad in general. I know, like my boo texts in the Clairvoyant split were just god awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get text yet, Bliss.
Yeah, I did not get that.
No,
Start.
yeah.
Okay.
Afroman got hit in hidden room.
Yeah, hidden
yeah.
room was like I panicked and I was like, wait, this guy is is like too far off to the left, and I kind of realized my flashlight's not gonna get it. And I was
I
like,
got really
crap.
lucky there because I missed the quad and it just worked out.
Yeah, you that second puncher, you missed the fire on him, but you got the safe quad as a backup in the end, which worked out in your favor. Yeah.
Yeah, good thing. You gotta get those iframes. That's the key with the bats.
Yeah, since I started trying to learn the faster way of doing it, I've just been messing up consistently. So
Definitely not an easy room to do. Both of you guys had a lackluster armory, which I get it. It's the hardest room in the mansion.
Yeah,
course,
I don't
yeah.
my
I
favorite
don't
room to
understand
do.
what happened there because he didn't double cackle once. I thought I was
Yeah.
I thought I counted all my R pumps right, and that should have given me the one cycle, but nope. And then
We weren't on your audio, so we couldn't hear it.
yeah, because I didn't hear a double cackle, and he didn't look like he was too high up for me. And then I ended up chasing him into the clockwork room, which was kind of funny because in that split moment when we were in the hallway, I kind of just went for the door right before he passed through
Yeah.
the wall.
And it really worked out for you.
That was
because,
ballsy.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
right at the clock room.
yeah, what's the worst possible situation in this moment? And that would be going right.
Yes,
So,
you just kind of like
I don't know.
damage
I just
control
went
there.
for it. Because it would only cost me like maybe 3 seconds just to make the wrong decision if I went in the door or not.
Did you go
Bliss
for
missed
Soldier double?
moonshot and then got the insta shot.
Stellar double?
Yeah, did
Cellar
you go for
double.
Soldier double?
Yes. Oh,
I-
soldier double.
Soldier
Oh.
technically was all singles because I didn't tether the other one.
You almost
Yeah.
lost him though. He was
Yeah,
I
literally about
almost
to
lost
despawn.
it, yeah.
Like a couple frames away, and the blue one would have despawned, but you somehow got it. When we were really impressed. We were like, "Wow, can't believe he actually got it."
I know.
Yeah, I would have been stressing out. I would have been like, I gotta get over there. Screw this green guy.
I think what pissed me the most was Nana Boo's escape. Because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
I was like, I was just trying to get rid of the pearls, and I knew my vacuum would at least lock onto it, so I thought I was fine, but apparently, I don't know, it just accelerated his escape cycle.
That boo leaves instantly, along with Astral Hall. If you mess around with
And-
that boo, I was about to say something else.
I kind of saw out of the corner of the screen, or out of the edge of the screen where the smoke was coming from, and it looked like it came from the far back wall.
That's what I
So-
thought too.
That's kind of what told me, okay, he's at least in Anna's room.
Were you listening to the restream?
No, I wasn't.
I was like, I hope. I don't know if Afroman's listening, but I thought he went up. But don't blame me if he's not up.
But don't blame me. I'm just the
Yeah.
commentator.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
I
here
mean,
to have fun.
I wouldn't have.
Play golf.
I think, yeah, I think my first guess would have been to go to Nana's anyway, because if I couldn't been able to see, which side he went, because he could have very well just has gone into anterior room, but without me seeing.
Going to Anter really would have hurt because you caught up pretty well, and if it went to Anter, I think that would have been a big rift.
I think,
Yeah,
I think going to answer is
Even
actually
after
faster
that-
than resetting the mansion, but I don't know.
It's like after that, then I thought, okay, my catching up streak is my chances of catching up is over because I'm like half a minute behind now.
You were playing so well throughout the whole
Uh,
race. It was so close.
Trying to think if anything else happened. Because I just decided to go for
Area
more
3
work.
was a blur for me. I can't remember anything about that.
Yeah,
Just bad RNG on text.
yeah. Oh yeah. that was-
Afroman
I had
actually.
like bad text RNG and.
Do you remember you lost fire in the water room?
Oh yes, in kitchen.
You
yeah.
didn't get the ghost. In
Oh
time.
yeah, because I had to go back into the
Yeah.
kitchen or the dining room. Yeah, well, it's like I thought I had enough, but apparently I didn't shoot in the right spot.
Yeah, either that or like you ran out at like just the missed opportune time. Something like that.
Well, it's like apparently it wasn't the correct spot, and I was aiming too far to the right or something.
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
a, it's
I
a
thought I got
very
it.
small hitbox too.
Dude, I
So-
saw your Bogmire, and that was the most insane Bogmire one cycle I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, they like circled all the way around you.
run you around, man. Yeah. Still
Yeah, I
punch
just-
together.
Yeah, just try to maintain control. I thought I was hoping to get him stuck on the wall, but I mean, I had to kick it slow because he would possibly break off afterwards.
But Afroman, now we need to know.
Hmm.
Are you going to finally push for the sub hour that you have been well deserved for and long overdue for?
Yeah, it's been long overdue, and after this run, it's like, oh, so
3.
I actually got this time with those kind of mistakes.
Yeah.
It's actually not as bad as I thought it was, because I figured this was going to be like 102 or something, especially after that King Boo.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I got
like,
my
you-
102 in my race.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you-
like, I think I kind of panicked after I tried doing that insta shot. I actually should have waited instead of going for it again as the backup. So then my position wouldn't have been changed that much.
Yeah, I don't know how to back up insta shots.
what
I'm
I'll do
not
next
well
time,
versed
but-
like that. They found that after I got my sub hour, so you know,
So-
sub one and done club.
But yeah. I
Join
mean,
us, Polar and Afro. It's fun down here.
What's fun?
Well, we'll see.
Being
we'll
sub
see.
one and done.
Oh right, yeah. I can't wait, dude.
We got cookies and peace of mind. I'm just kidding. All right, I think that wraps it up. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that wraps it up. GG, Bliss. Good race.
Yeah, man, it was a
GG's.
lot of fun. GG.
Thank you guys for the commentary. I'll go back and
Always.
watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah, the
problem.
audio was like messed up for the first 11 minutes. I don't know what happened to the restream, but we fixed it around tech skip. So don't be alarmed when you see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to mute it myself.
Thanks for commentating, guys. It means a lot.
No.
Not a
of
problem.
course. Unless
It's
you.
better than playing the game. IMO.
Unless you.
Yeah, it was all fun.
Unless either of you have any last words.
Play golf. That's all I gotta say.
Wouldn't be
Well,
a Heflux commentating without him saying play golf.
Absolutely not. All right, then. Peace out. Have a good one, guys.
GG's. GG's
Have a good
for
one.
both. We have got.
Oh,
we've
and
got-
oh,
No, go for it. Go for it.
I was literally about to ask like what are the rankings or standings for the both of us, but they already left.
So it looks like. Where are you here on the standings? Bliss will be going up between the winner of Lando and Crazy 8, and Mr. Afroman, you will be facing J-Man in the next round.
That's. I'm sorry, it's loading up for me too. Is that in losers round 2 or 1?
Losers round 1.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got a lot of races on Wednesday. It looks like we've got at least 4 tournament matches on Wednesday, or 3 maybe. So Wednesday will be a very good day if you've been digging these LM races. So we'll just pop in that LM again command for anyone who is interested.
Lots to look forward to.
And yeah, this is a very good race. So GG's. This is Total Like signing off.
All right, GG's.